have quite a lot of fusing to work on today, but not a lot of time, nor a lot of bars. Because this is the Masters today, third round, and so I want so bad to go back home and see it. But I've kind of understood some. I mean, the video of yesterday when it was very short. I just did a few shots, but it really made me feel some very interesting thing, and I want to try. I want to test and understand. So that's what we are going to work on mainly. This idea of getting the almost. Yeah, getting the left arm to drop, it's really difficult to explain, but instead of trying to get the right arm above, it's more about getting the left arm to drop, but yet rotating it externally to be able to kind of get the club on plane. So you kind of rotate and almost get stuck voluntarily, I would say. I don't know, that's weird. But that's what we are going to test here. And so, with the wedges here, remember what I want is kind of feeling that my face is getting wide open at the top, and then when I transition, I do this, and try to get kind of a cut, like I did here. But more importantly, I want to take a look at the camera to see if the club is well set at the top. Wow, it changed the. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. They changed how it looks. Software update. But I do like how my swing looks. That's something else. Okay, great. So that's interesting. Let's continue. So I'm shifting, then get wide, then I finish by. I continue by being as vertical as I possibly can here, and try to get the club face as open as I possibly can. Then I kind of relieve the pressure of my right leg to kind of reset my weight on my left, and then I rotate while trying to get my arm stuck and almost get the club to snap through. I don't know. That's really weird to explain. So. I mean, that's slow ball flight for a completely open face. I mean, the wind is a little bit of the left, so on top of my face, it's normal that the ball goes a little right. But we'll see. That's not really the wedges and so on. That's mainly the driver, of course, that I'm more interested, but okay. That's quite a lot of fade. A little too much. But I mean, okay, let's try to do one more time with the downswing a little better here. Little pull, but it means to be able to make a pull. No, club pass was still. Anyway, let's move on. You know what? Just want to test. The swing look good at the top, so that menu what I was looking for. No, I just want to try one last, because here I didn't really feel a lot my club face open at the top. Here I'm going to try to re-exaggerate this feeling of getting the club face really raw, really open. Of course, I'm not used to it, so make some weird things, but is this going to make a nice club at the top? Somewhat okay. Still a little bit across the line, but that's, well, I mean, with wedges, as best as I could imagine it. Oh shit, I say I selected my 8 iron. I guess we are continuing with the 8 iron. My club face are really, really dirty. I mean, that I should be ashamed of myself for that. Anyway, that's not a way to treat a golf club. So here, a little less open club face, still a little. So what I'm feeling here, I'm able to kind of do the thing that I want to do. It's just that I let the club I feel that I'm lacking rotation with my lower body. That's it. But that's a good thing since before I wasn't even feeling it. Yeah, definitely. Okay. A little more rotation. A little more aggressive with the lower body. And with the club face slightly more open. Let's see. The swing gear is a little too. Maybe I'm not dropping my left arm fast enough. Yeah, and when I drop it fast enough, then I miss left. So I kind of need to do both here. Keep the club face open, dropping it inside. And at some point I'm going to get it, but for now it's not really user friendly, let's say. Okay, club. Okay, that one was straight, but really bad contact. Now I need to kind of shift more and do the same. Okay, little caddy. Little caddy. Okay, you know what? Let's move on to the 6 iron here. Since I really want to test things with because with iron I'm more worried about the down the line view, where also the club is getting a little long. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, we start getting some straight shots here. What I'm looking at is at some point I'm going to, it's like some club I'm going, okay, that was because the club was way across the line. Okay, interesting. So okay, I start getting a little bit of momentum with it. Some good sensation coming here. and the club was absolutely perfect on the way back. I mean, it's just that I'm not yet satisfied with a shorter club. But if I can get somewhere, somewhat good position with a longer club, that could be insane. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change the. I'm doing really silly things here with my data management skill. But anyway, get there. Width, vertical. No, that's really different from what I'm used to. It's like it's almost like I'm controlling less thing, but on top of that, that's not that bad because I tend to overly control things. So I don't know. Sometimes you need to let go of control to control more. Okay, one last and we move on to the 5 wood. Yeah, that's not very. I don't know how he's able to control that. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm not using enough my lower body. I don't know. Okay. Maybe it's something like that. That was a good shot, this one. We're going to 5 woods. Let's not forget the club. Go Bryson! Ah là, ce soir et demain, ça va être chaud bouillant. Non, c'est Rory et, et Connors. Rory part à 20h et quelques. So 5 wood. I want to see. Okay, backswing look cool. Actually, backswing look insane. Okay, I love it. Now I just need to rotate very aggressively on the way down. Here's something I need to. I'm not there yet, and I'm getting very close. I mean, that's insane. That look insane from down the line, at least. I don't know from face on, but from down the line, that looks absolutely insane. Just as this is very difficult to time, and because maybe I don't know, because I'm not used to it. That was a monster. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 237 meters with firewood. I felt it when it went up the face. I don't know what happened on this one, but that was a monster. It's. I mean, this is because I'm not dropping my left arm fast enough. Because yeah, I'm kind of touching the ball very high. Well, yeah, let's try to kind of drop that left arm more. Yeah. That's insane. But yeah, attack angle. That's the issue. I'm hitting up on the ball. I don't know why. But the backswing, I mean, the swing from down the line, absolutely insane. There is just on the way through, there is something that's still wrong. So I don't get the solution here. That maybe because I'm not rotating enough. Oh yeah, I think I know. I think I know what this is. And that's I know. Let's move on to driver. Okay. Oh, I just realized since the software updated, I kind of have. There's a lot more options. Like, yeah, there is a my bag, but I don't remember I put setting for my bag, so maybe that's something I should focus on. Also on driver, when I click, I can add like the different type of drivers. They have QI35, QI35 Max, LS. I don't know. That's interesting. I already put the settings for my driver, so I don't need that. But that's interesting to see on this. Oops, sorry. So let's see. What like one or two drive with down the line view, and then I'll move on to the face on view because this is where most of the interesting things are going to be. Definitely, there is something with my left arm I don't like. Also, I'm completely. I mean, my brain is completely disconnecting. I don't. I think that's because first of all there is the master, so I want to chill and watch that. But on top of that, this is a deload week inside the deload mount, and I think since the fact that I allow myself to kind of relax, my body is just plugging the plug off and just saying, you know what, fuck it, I just chill. Whatever you want to do, that's without me. But I still need my body and my mind sometimes, you know. So I'm not. First of all, I'm very slow, so that's insane. But I kind of like it though. So let's. I think once I'm going to get the flow of the motion here, I mean that's great that I figure that out right now. But yeah, I'm not having the. And I think the main issue here is still I'm not getting vertical enough after the takeaway, and we can see that. So from down there, this is kind of the thing I don't want to see here with here, and then kind of really stretching things and get as much vertical as possible as I'm shifting back to the left. Yeah, honestly, I don't like the fact that I'm seeing those low numbers, but I mean, if I want to make progress, I have to make sacrifices. And if I mean, having a low session being 108, 18, okay, back this. So this is really that I need to kind of really get that big stretch and verticality aspect here. I don't get the right feeling on the way down though. Let's try to get the right feeling on the way down. Okay, little cutty. Okay, if I do the right flow of the swing, I get a pretty strong hit. So that's interesting. And I saw that when I really get to that feeling of big stretch and vertical stretch on the way back, I get a good backswing. So that's kind of, I need to keep going with that. And now we are going to take a look more from face on to see how that looks. And my iPhone, I didn't check, but my iPhone is start dying, so we have to make it quick and effective. Okay. Okay, so how does this look like? Okay, there is some interesting thing, but I'm not shifting nearly enough my weight to the left. The stretch is not nearly as enough as it should be. Let's exaggerate that. Okay, so I'm sorry to kind of get this weird action where the club is doing this on the way down. That I'm not I'm not doing it enough. I mean, fuck it. Okay, 112. That's not really what I'm looking for here. The top of the backswing look better though. What I try is, as I'm stretching towards that left side here, I can already start shifting to the left. And then maybe I need to really drop my left arm inside. That's cutty. And I mean, that's kind of, it's not that it's necessary that was, sorry, it's not necessary that was what I was looking for to cut the ball. I want to see, because I didn't check, is no, not even close. Okay, something like that. I mean, that's probably in the motion here. Yeah, start getting again. Because when I drop inside, it's about also kind of closing the club face. So okay, was a nice drive. Almost like I need to kind of try to draw it. Interesting. I think the arm drop inside to really kind of let it draw. Because until now I was kind of struggling to come too much from the inside. Here what I'm trying is kind of get the arm in to kind of get the club a little more vertical, which it seems to work since I'm missing right. So maybe as I'm doing that, I kind of need to kind of try also to draw it to get somewhat in the right space. That was a monster. Despite the fact that's slow, but okay, interesting. So I need to kind of, once I here, drop the club inside, rotate to kind of draw it, and okay, but what I really like is it just means that on the golf course I'm lying right side of the fairway and I kind of draw in back to the fairway. That's why I didn't. So I'm thinking that the issue I start having this club getting too long is I'm setting the rest too much. When I do that big rotation stretch and try to get the club vertical, I need to not set the wrist. Yeah, it's much better. And then build the leg as I'm rotating through. Yeah. Little over druids, this one. But what I don't like though, I'm really slow. I don't know how much that's just me being tired and in a state of recovery. It's not that I'm tired, it's just my body have entered a state of recovery. That's more accurate to say it like that. So I don't know. I don't know if that's that or not. But and so let's try also something else here on the way through. It should increase the height and the speed. Which is, you know, once you rotate here, then the last thing is kind of hips moving backward here to kind of go up through impact. Yeah, worked a little. 276 meters. That's not bad. So I didn't do it. But with a little more energy, it seems that it's okay. Overdo this one. What I don't like here, the fact that my arm getting behind my head. So I don't know. I don't know what I need to do here. I don't know what happened. Yeah, maybe this is just because I'm not creating enough stretch here, maybe. I mean, I need to check the minimum requirement in terms of speed for this week because, well, we're not close yet. Oh, 14.8. Wasn't expecting that. Let's try something. Yeah, because it seems that if I just do that big stretch and shift my head, the arm start doing some weird shit. So what I'm thinking is, do that big stretch until the halfway point, and then I really even shift my head to the right, but trying to keep my arm kind of in front of me and my left arm as straight as possible. And then I probably need to kind of drop everything inside. I don't know. Yeah, because if I do that, then I'm less from the inside. Let's take a look at it in details. Okay. So that's not about rotating, it's about shifting the weight to the left. Hey, that's weird. Also, that's a good idea that I went out today. Because yesterday I pretty much stayed at home the whole day watching either TV or on my screen when I was working. I started to have some headaches